I think this one was the next Crucible 20 boss passive custom run I actually wanted to try. Dodgy Dagger. I really want to know what orbs are in my deck, but I can't check. Extremely unfortunate. Haglins Satchel, Dodgy Dagger, both are so good. Because I have +2 orbs in my deck, I should probably take Ground Guard, but I think I'll just take the... Oh, fine, I'll just take the Ground Guard. I wonder what I got. Now, I'm playing Roundel for a few reasons. Go for the Icicle, Pebble upgraded massively and a Replenish Orb. Interesting. Not what I would have chosen personally, but that's the whole point about this boss passive. You don't get to choose. It's fine. Still mildly annoying. I thought that this boss passive would be rather easy. I think I might have been mistaken. Forgot just how many rare orbs there are that you don't really want. Put it lightly. It does give me enough gold for early stores if I wanted, but judging by this map, I should probably just take the... Yeah, I should really just take the elite tempo that I've been given. I feel the stores really aren't that inviting. With the Icicle is certainly not a bad instant edition. As well as the upgrades will, I imagine, help out a lot in the elite fights, part of the reason why I'm going there. Replenish Orb is... I guess it's going to be nice later on. It's not really an orb that you care for immediately, though. For sure. Duplicate Pebble, upgrade Pebble, remove Pebble. A tough call, but I think I'll go with remove Pebble. Considering the fact that it's perhaps not the best orb to have in my deck. Kind of crazy that I didn't get any more upgrades before this elite fight. There's some elite fights where I really would have appreciated some more damage on the go for the Icicle. This is kind of one of them. I think a shot like this might just hit the crit. Although I don't need to hit the crit, I guess, actually. Forgot about that part. Boom. Not quite, not quite. Still, having the roll be a refresh is probably going to come handy. Also, we hit Transparency. That's awesome. It's always nice when you actually hit Transparency. Ooh, cool. Let's just bounce into it. Or maybe not. It's fine. Or maybe I just bounce into it, wow. Ain't that grand. This has been a shockingly good fight for me. Yeah. I missed the crit barely. Barely. Unfortunately, there's a lot of movement happening there where the round guard's not exactly taking effect. But, that was just enough, simply. Taking that little damage in a boss fight? Sign me up, especially when we get a passive which is incredibly strong. Oh, wow. I did not lie. That is indeed a passive that is really, really strong. It wasn't exactly the kind of passive I'm hoping for, but that's the best possible passive to get. Simple as that. Random navigation is totally fine. I don't really think this is a ball lightning game plan. Yeah, I know I have a complex claw, but I'm pretty sure it's not. Alrighty, we get a slime drop. Let's not hit bombs immediately, shall we? Instant bramble, that's gotta be the worst debuff to hit. Let's try not to do that again. Exploitable should help. Should be decent. Some more blind and explodable, not bad indeed. I'll go for a classic shot, set up some refreshes over there, I guess. Yep, 0 shot of hitting the crit is what I was going to say, and then suddenly... Oh, you just did that to me? Oh my god. Wow, that was... Oh my. That was crazy. Yeah, no. No more. I just wanted to make sure I did it after the reload, that was all. Let's just do this, I think, yes. Oh, I was really hoping I would hit that crit. Or perhaps the refresh, but no such luck. This should be, like, finishing up the fight pretty much. Yeah. Well, at least we have some exploitable. Great shot, yes, yes. Perfect. Okay. Again, actually, I'm just going for the crit. It's quadruple damage. Last time I checked, quadruple damage is pretty good. Yeah, okay. It was fine. Guess I shoot you. Insane. It chose not to hit a crit. And I'm pretty sure this just gets the kill. Yep. Alright, very minimal health loss there. Let's see. Ooh. I'm very interested in those damage upgrades, to be honest. Hero's Backpack Ring of Pain. I do wish that Hero's Backpack could work, yeah. It's kind of just gotta be Ring of Pain though, I think. It's like really solid here. And as fun as Hero's Backpack is, it's probably not the correct choice, unfortunately. Alrighty. Let's take care of this guy real fast. I don't believe you refresh the board when discarded. Right now I kind of don't want you to refresh the board, so there you go. That was an excellent, excellent dodge there. Oh my god, so close. Not to worry though, because I just pierce straight through the peg now. Perfect, perfect. Buys me some gold, and I land some infection just to finish up the fight faster. Okay. More damage. Now let's lose some health to navigation, I guess. Sure. Alright, I believe in you. Hit some bombs. Okay. Look, when I said I believe in you, I didn't really believe it, but when it did it, that was very pleasant. I like that. Nice. I'm gonna shoot the horrible. Should be better at collecting cash than the terrible. I can very much see myself taking a shock absorber here. It seems like a really good choice, does it not? Yeah, I think I wanna like hedge for Cypher Sack potentially. There are a lot of great hits for it. Right now, it's kind of my biggest weakness. It's a big part of the reason why let's not do it. I took the Ring of Indignation after all, because I've got a lot of health to work with, but I'm missing the tools to actually, sure, take on large groups of enemies. Like I have a what's it called right now, and that's it. Go for the ice cream, which is great, but I'm gonna need more. How does? Okay, I guess that works. Exactly what I was after, but popped the line, so it's actually gonna be rough, isn't it? Are you ready for this insane? Oh, would have been neat. Alright, good stuff. Once I pop all the bombs on this map, the shock absorber should be pretty decent. Oh, you missed? Okay, it's fine, we got it. And yeah, like I said, it's really tough to tell exactly how much value you're getting out of the replenish orb immediately, but like when it comes to like a fight like this, for example, you're really gonna notice like it's just nice to have the replenish orb sometimes, and that was definitely the case there. Really good stuff here. Getting a lot of Ring of Indignation value, whether or not I want it. No way, this doesn't hit the bomb right. Oh, okay, no bomb for me. Kind of unfortunate, but look at that insane shot. Okay, look. It didn't do what I wanted immediately, but it did it right afterwards, so can't complain. How does one hit the crit? Not like that. Good to know. Good to know. Let's try again. Oh, damn. Really wanted to pop that. Alright, let's do this. Yes! Nice. Now my health is running rather low at this stage, but it'll be fine. 500 versus 22. It's rather even, I'd say. But if I had to guess who's favored, not me. That's my current guess. See whether or not that's true, I guess. I haven't pulled off any insane shot just yet. Admittedly, this is a very, very nice shot there. A really, really nice shot there. I think that was enough to tip the skills back in my favor. Unfortunately, I can't really do an amazing shot there, but it looks like I got an amazing shot nonetheless. Alright, so I was kind of wrong about the backpack. It would have been kind of nice there, I think. Shock Absorber upgrade just to immediately benefit from Sack right here, I think might be really nice, but I didn't get it anyway, okay. Heavy Hand Constricting Chains, so Plenish Orb, Shock Absorber. Um, This is really tough. I'm thinking about it quite a lot, as you can tell. What exactly am I looking for here? You know what? Screw it and just take Viridian? Yeah, sure. I've been setting myself up for a subset quite well, but I think Viridian is decent here. I don't suspect it's going to be insane. I don't have anything to make it truly amazing just yet, but Viridian should be able to give you just a lot of value pretty consistently to a point where I think it's just going to be very decent pretty consistently. That's the dream anyway. If I hit a crit, I do actually get real damage, but also if you're getting all the bombs, then that is also very much real damage. Viridian should clear out a lot of pegs for navigation. Unfortunately, it also is going to be making navigation extremely hard due to the kind of shot that it is. And the fact that I'm still not very good with Viridian navigation. Should have aimed directly at a crit, that's on me. Alright. Damn, I missed the crit. That's fine though. It's just mildly unfortunate. Don't really need a crit for this one, do I? No transparency on the shield, unfortunately. Oh, we got it, but at the last second there. Alright, shield pop. Not bad. I really did consider all boss passives there. I think all of them had decent merit. I think I was going to take Heavy Hand. I'd done Constricting Chains and Heavy Hand pretty recently though, so I did shy away from them. 45, no need to spend. My tempo is fine right now. Admittedly, that Shock Absorb upgrade is looking a lot more interesting now, isn't it? I do not want House of Slime. Not this time, thank you very much. Alright, perfect. If I can get to 160, I see. 165, that would have been really nice, but doesn't look like that was the case. I see. I'll weigh this by 12 as well. I could cheese later down the line. I'll leave the option open because the passes there are absolute garbage. I get the distinct feeling I might die here. I feel like I'm going to need some really good shots and some even better debuffs. And, yeah. I still feel like it's just fully ridiculous that I'm trying to apply debuffs I can't apply. It's like, why? Are there specific fights in the game where the other passives are just completely worthless? Like, there aren't, right? Like, the only one you can say is Demon Wolf, but guess what? Guess what? Demon Wolf for Ballot, specifically, that is. Yeah, it's also useless for this class as well, so... Ain't that crazy. I just missed the refresh, it's extremely unfortunate. I just missed the crit. Yeah, I thought this one would take a lot of health away from me. I was definitely correct about that. The question is, how much health will it take? What dodge was lucky? Okay, wow. When I say I'm pretty bad with this passive, apparently I'm really bad. Let's try that again. 500 damage and... oh, actually I only need like 250. Alright. I don't need health for this boss, so... it's a spinny bank. Too late for a spinny bank. Part of the reason why I jukepot... part of the reason why I did the this run on Roundrel is specifically because I wanted to get the money orbs as my starting orbs. That didn't line up. But it was a nice dream. Yeah, so it just removes this. This should be enough. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a Viridian aiming pattern on that map to get an extra passive, but I feel like you probably need at least a short fuse or enhanced gunpowder. This fight is not going to be fun to watch, is it? Alrighty. If only blind worked on this boss, eh? Well, I cannot even buy a removal. It's unfortunate. Still worth going though. Sorry, I cannot buy a removal and a passive. Sprouting Strange Brew is just your card, remove an orb. Which option gives me the most up damage in this upcoming fight? Having maxed out Illusion doesn't do anything for me. I guess it is just Strange Brew. Alright then, let's do that. Strange Brew plus a Shuffle Orb there is definitely very decent. Frankly... Fine. That's insane, that's really good. Yeah, that was part of the reason why I didn't write him out there. I think I really wanted the elite fight, but there were just too many fights which I just couldn't take. This one included. We should just be able to get a critter shot, basically, is what I would say, but clearly that is not the case, eh? Still. Alright. I still don't believe we have enough damage to beat the upcoming fight, but... If we get more shots like this... Wait, have I ever done Viridian on the... Wait. Why do I not remember doing Viridian on Demon Wall? No way have I never done it before. Wait, that would just be crazy. So it seems like Viridian worked out really well here, huh? That would be completely crazy if I'd never done it before. Absolutely absurd. Wow. That could be insane or it could be nothing. I'm looking forward to seeing if it does anything. Alright. Wait, why do I already have extra crits on the board? That is very interesting. So Demon will actually just skips your turns instead of taking turns himself. That's funny. But yeah, as long as I can get either Betsy's Hedge value or exploitable, this actually sounds way better than I was initially expecting. I am in fact getting the exploitable way. It's just great damage. Even if only great damage. Ugh. Okay, let's see just how high the Betsy's Hedge can go. Or maybe not. Jesus, you're moving so fast. Really hard to keep up, but if that doesn't hit a crit... Oh my. 29-6, I'm just not going to aim this one for no crits. I have the explodable, so like I'm fine to hit crits because I still get double damage, but when the when it's like 32-6, definitely does lean towards the 19-7 with non-explodable. So this one I could try, but it doesn't look like I can hit a lot of pegs if I try, so I'm just gonna mow through them. Wow. I wasn't expecting the win to be this fast. I need to make sure to hurry up. Splinter Payment, another Shock Absorber. I might just add that just in case for the hedge. There we go. I still lack AoE power, so I think I really wanted to add that, and I did. Alright, our hedge has paid up, I believe. It should just get wiped out. Also, Sapasac plus Viridian is actually very fun. Should be extremely good at hitting the Riggs bombs. Because now I have the max health and I have solution. I have the cure. Perfect. Stores are ideal just because they have a decent chance of finding another shock absorber, or even better, like a super boots. It's even better. For this class, I don't know. Pincer maneuver, not bad, not bad. I do want to go this way, thank you. Suffer. Not bad. I think going to fights is probably ideal, but I'm not sure. Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure it is. How is one meant to aim this? Curious. There we go. Like that, apparently. Alright, one more refresh. Sap a sack. That is. You drive a hard bargain. I accept. +1 refresh. It's +1 refresh, like, come on. Tough, cool. Honestly, the vitamin C is also very decent. Interesting. Alright, let's just get... Alright, this is kind of not bad. Much worse than I would have liked. At least I have a lot of debuffing, actually. That does matter. Not that much, but it definitely matters. Yeah, so that fight's over. I suspect we're -25 every single fight we enter now. That is a pumpkin pie. That's simply a pumpkin pie. Great. Pumpkin pie variant trinket sounds solid. I guess it's not actually as amazing as I first initially considered. Which boss am I fighting? Am I fighting the one that's super weak to me? I would really love it if that was the case. Perfect, I only take 1 damage. Alright, that's perfect because I immediately left the field. There we go. Good, I'm just claiming my free max health. I'm fighting... Alright. Look, I'm not fighting the one that I'm weak against, I'm not fighting the one that's really strong against me, so... We'll see how this fight goes. It's reasonably equal. Which is not exactly what I was hoping for. Oh, I see, I forgot that part. But, oh wow, this is... holy... This fight is also not reasonably equal at all. Not in the slightest tiny bit. Not quite capped out on blind just yet. But don't worry, that's just around the corner. Yep, there you go. You can't get me. You just can't. Simple as that. Oh, lovely. My health is being maintained, my cash number is mildly going up. I don't have super boots. Yeah, this is working. This is working. My health number is rapidly decreasing after getting this fight. Let's see, I think I started at 110. Or at least the number starts with 1-1. And I think it's going to be significantly less after this fight. Honestly, let's do this. Good news is, the shock absorber should deal a absolute ton of damage, especially since pincer move is actually going to guarantee the kill. Oh right, okay, that really was not that bad at all. And I got a whole bunch of max health there. Okay, that was a very decent fight for us apparently. I was not expecting, oh my god, a peg bag. Wow, that's great. And to top it off, let's grab a super boots, a one and stake, another shuffle orb, a removal, a refresher cost. A lot of these are extremely valid. Well, obviously we're taking this, and I believe I actually take the refresher course, shockingly enough. Here's what I would say if... No, honestly, we have Peg Bag Shuffle Comp. It's probably not what I was meant to take there, but it's fun. That was rude. But if it works against me, so I'm fine with that. Alrighty, let's hope that we've got a lot of blind going on. I think the random picking up of blind nonsense that we've been doing is going to work out very much in our favour because, oh my. That's the correct response there, I think. Very spooky fight overall, but I just have enough max HP. There's a reason why I was trying to hedge for the, Alright, this is more than enough, isn't it? There's a reason I was trying to hedge for the Shock Absorber game plan with Sax the second I saw the Shock Absorber, just before the boss fight. Because, or maybe it was during the boss fight, I don't know. just because it solves the enemy problem and it also solves like the late game problem. And there are ways that you can support the game plan really, really well. And we got one of them. And yeah, it's like the pure damage the shock absorber has is great. The fact that you only take one damage from rigged bombs is also amazing when shooting the shock absorbers. And it's reduced to 3 per rigged bomb for shooting other orbs, which is really not that bad of a price, especially when you get a decent number of removes. For Crucible 20, this is probably actually a decent number of removes. I would have loved more, but I have a lot of upgrades on this deck, so like it's actually just like extremely, extremely fine. That was much better than I expected. I didn't expect to make it out of Area 2 alive. Honestly, I wasn't sure I was going to make it out of Area 1 alive. I thought I was going to have to try multiple times because I like both of these orbs. I think they're both decent, but if you asked me to start a run with off of them and then take that to the end, would I be able to do it? Potentially, potentially, but I'd rather not. There are other things I would much rather do. I think the Ring of Pain was a good pickup. It's a really tough call because the other option there was also very decent from what I remember, but I don't actually remember what it was. So look, Ring of Pain works extremely well with grinding Monstera, and the Sapisac game plan that I was going for works also really well with grinding Monstera. Um, especially when you can also afford to press the heal button each time, which I very much could. Because, like, sure, there were stores where I would have loved to pick up some more stuff than what I had actually bought, especially like the removal. But at the end of the day, what I bought was like more than fine.